week's chapter of One Piece, the entire island of Zou goes into panic mode as Kinemon and Kanjuro have finally arrived as they look for their ninja friend Raizo. I did not see the end of this chapter coming. I didn't expect that there was going to be a twist like this. So, as you guys know, over the course of this Zou arc, the island of Zou was attacked by Jack and his pirates because they were desperately looking for a warrior of the Wano Kingdom, that being Raizo. And every single member of the Mink tribe completely denies ever seeing such a warrior. Neko Mamashi, Ino Arashi, none of them know Raizo, and they took a lot of damage and torture to actually hide the fact that they actually do know Raizo, they respect him greatly, and they have an amazing relationship with the samurais and ninja of the Wano Kingdom. Neko Mamashi and Ino Arashi are so freaking awesome that they went through all of that torture just to protect their friend. I cannot wait to learn more about the relationship between the Mink tribe and the warriors of the Wano Kingdom, because that's something that I've been wanting to see for a long time, because when you think about it, Kinemon has been with the crew for an incredibly long time, and there's only so many other side characters in the One Piece series who've decided to tag along with the Straw Hats for such an extended period of time. It brings to mind memories of Vivi, except this time, there's no Big Duck. Now, the funniest part about this chapter is just seeing the reactions from the Straw Hat Pirates, because when they realize that Kinemon and Kanjuro are finally on the island, they all just go into panic mode and start running around desperately trying to find them, because they know if the Mink tribe runs into them, they are just going to be screwed. While all of this is going on at the same time, you have Neko Mamashi and Ino Arashi who have accidentally run into each other and they start fighting each other. I love the fact that they make fun of each other for like losing their limbs, and then just a second later, when they see Kinemon and Kanjuro asking about Raizo, they prostrate themselves, put themselves on their knees, and let them know that Raizo is safe. Whether that means Raizo is actually on the island of Zou or not, it remains to be seen. All I know is, I have got to see this Raizo character. I cannot wait to see what he's going to be like, especially because they've mentioned multiple times that he is a ninja. I believe he's from the Kagetsu clan, I believe that's what they were saying, and they have really close ties with the Mink tribe as well. Not to mention, it would just be cool to see a kick-ass ninja character in the One Piece series, if only to see them clash with the other pirates. The classic rivalry is reborn yet again in the manga and anime. I cannot wait to see this Raizo guy, if he's going to be as goofy as Kinemon and Kanjuro, or if he's going to have more badass appeal to him. Why does Jack want to track this guy down so much? Why is he so dangerous? Just so much speculation. What I will say is, this week's chapter was a lot of fun. Mostly just seeing the panicked expressions of all the different members of the Straw Hat crew. I love the fact that Frankie actually acknowledges that they fell asleep on the job. I still think it's really strange that Nico Robin, one of the more competent members of the group, allowed herself to actually fall asleep. But otherwise, we wouldn't have this ridiculous and fun chapter right here. So, what's the rundown on this week's chapter of One Piece? A very simple but very funny chapter, which has one hell of a twist at the very end. The fact that the entire Mink tribe was in on all of this and allowed themselves to be beaten, destroyed, and killed by Jack's crew just to protect the life of Raizo really paints them in a much better light. They are without a doubt some of the most lovable characters from the entire series, and that's not just because they're fuzzy. This chapter also demonstrated the intense rivalry between Neko Mamashi and Ino Arashi. Like, them just seeing each other immediately instigates a fight, and everybody's like, alright, back up, shit's about to get real. Honestly, if it wasn't for Kinemon and Kanjuro actually showing up, things could have probably gone really bad considering how badly damaged they were, and the fact that they didn't care. They were just gonna fight anyway. Dogs and cats do not get along. So yes, at the end of the day, the biggest thing about this chapter is that the Mink tribe was keeping all of this Raizo stuff an amazing secret, and they took a lot of damage and destruction just to keep that secret safe, and that is really freaking crazy. I still cannot wait to see this Raizo guy in action. I was hoping he was just going to appear out of nowhere from the shadows of the trees, but no, I think we're going to have to wait just a little bit longer before we see Raizo. And I'm not just saying that because we're on a 2-week break. I really think that they're going to be building up this character quite a bit. So I loved this chapter. I got a lot of laughs out of it, just seeing the reactions of the Straw Hat Pirates trying to quiet Kinemon and Kanjuro, who are just loud as shit and super colorful. They're just really, really fun characters. Just like the rest of the characters in this arc, I am immensely enjoying the Zou arc thus far, and I can't wait to see where it's going to go from here. So, very comedic, action-packed chapter. I'm going to give this one right here a 4 out of 5. Check it out, One Piece fans. You might see something you like. But if you did read this week's chapter of One Piece, why don't you tell me what you thought about it in the comments section below? Were you shocked about the revelation that the Mink Tribe were keeping Raizo's plan like a secret? What do you want to see from the character of Raizo? Do you want him to be goofy and over the top like Kinemon and Kanjuro? Or do you want him to be a badass ninja? Make sure to tell me in the comments section below. Thank you guys for watching this review. Make sure to like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys again for watching, and as always, stay dandy, baby!